Grote-Meeuwenbad. Here we have some beautiful sunflowers that we have in our little garden close to our pools. We are going live with you today. I'm Marga, by the way, because we are going to do some weighing in Grote-Meeuwenbad. We have our pools empty. That's why we are a little bit late on the live video. Renato, our Pokemon boy, is already in the pool. And here we have Laura, our vet intern. She's coming from Spain, and she's here for a year. She's going to explain us a little bit why we have to weigh the seals again.
Yeah. So hello guys, good morning to everyone. So today we're doing an extra weigh-in here in Grote-Meeuwenbad. We usually weigh every seal in the center just once a week. But in the case of these guys, we're having some suspicions that there might be something viral going on. So last time that we weighed them, some of them had lost weight and were not eating very good. We hear some coughing, some weird things that we're not really, we're a bit concerned about. So that's why we're doing an extra one today. We have some seals that are potentially releasable, but we need to see how much weight they gained. And we're also going to auscultate, so hear the lungs and the thorax to make sure that there's nothing weird going on, no pneumonia, nothing else. So that's what we're going to do today. And yeah, we can probably start.
Go in. So while Laura is preparing, I'm going to show you a few of our big pups already. Now I can talk a little bit louder because I'm outside the pool and they are more used to the sound. Yeah, you can hear that one coughing a bit. But then when we are in the pool, we will talk a little bit softer to avoid disturbance as much as possible. So you can see that they love that little pond there. They always fight to go in. And as you can see, they have some fatty bellies, and that's what we like. So let's see if they are okay or not, and hopefully we can release them soon. And this virus is just a thing like that will pass. We are gonna see what Renato is doing as well. He is right now rinsing the pool because when they get empty, they are a little bit dirty. Here you can see some of the seals like to go to that corner as well because it's where all the water goes down. And there we are with our seagulls, of course, waiting for the leftover fish, but there is nothing today because we didn't feed them this morning because of course if we are gonna weigh them and they eat a few hours before, then the weigh would not be so realistic. So these guys will eat a little bit later today. They are quite cozy. Okay, Laura is almost ready. We are gonna see, Laura, can we see the tray?
Yeah.
So Laura is ready.
We have our stethoscope for listening to the lungs, and then we have all of our blood things ready in case we need to take some blood, and some swabs as well, because that's what we do before we release the seals. We always take a blood sample and the swabs as well from the nose and from the throat. You've probably seen that already. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go in and help Renato.
Perfect.
Do you want to start here?
Okay, I'm gonna leave you with them for a moment while I get also ready.
Yeah. So we're gonna get everything ready here. We have a little box, we have a scale. And this is our little prince and Meeuwenbad. Okay, we have a camera as well to take some photos. And our weighing list with all of the names.
Grote-Meeuwenbad in a dollar picture of life.
Okay. So now we have to check who's who. We do that by looking at the tags that they have in the back flippers. So Renato now is going to take some photos. That's going to help us identify the seals based on the pattern that we see. And Marga's ready now. So we're going to switch.
Okay, so Renato is checking the tags to see which one is the one we need pictures. I don't know if anybody has explained you already, but we take pictures because we are able to photo identify the animals. So we always place the tag and the chip on the animal, but sometimes they lose this tag and then we cannot see it properly, or we cannot see it properly. And we receive some photos, for example, from a seal seen somewhere. Then we can introduce this picture in the database that we have. There is a software, and then we will know which seal it is without any need of going and catching the animal. So that's why we started this catalog in 2015, and now we take pictures of all of them before release. We like to take them in the outside pools because they are bigger and fatter, as you can see. So then you can see very, very good all the spots and all the white markings that when they are smaller is a little bit harder to see. So Renato is putting the box, and now I'm also gonna go down with them. So number 86 and number 87 are the ones that we have seen coughing these days, and Laura would like to have a hearing of the lungs. Checking tag numbers.
87.
Lovely. So we're gonna start.
That's okay.
Yeah, because if they lose weight. Apple. Sorry for the light, guys. It's not great today for this.
Yeah. Okay. You gained 2 kilos, I think.
He gained? Oh, that's lovely. He gained 2 kilos.
7, yeah?
87.
Yeah. So,
That's great. You're gonna catch him for auscultation anyway?
you need a towel?
It's an easy puppy. We need to be silent because Laura needs to hear the lungs. So Now Laura is also gonna take some blood. You don't want towel?
It's okay.
While they take some notes, I'm gonna get out of the side of the seal. And look at that one. Is enjoying so much the sun. She is pretty relaxed. Can you see that huge belly coming on the side? So, here we have all our seals that we need to weigh today. Right now we are in Meeuwenbad. This is the name of the pool. That it means in the middle. And Grotebad is big pool. So these two pools are big and in the middle. And it's exactly where they are, in the center. So the seal is moving a bit. We are gonna give them some space. So we can still talk to you a bit. That seal in the back, the blondie, is making some noise while breathing. Hi everyone. So we are gonna probably listen to his lung as well. They're so cozy there with a bit of sun that we have today. Also clouds, of course. And our seagulls, always there, waiting for their fish. Seal is moving a bit. It's a bit hard to take out blood sometimes in the outside pools because they are quite strong and they know. So they move quite a lot. It's also not a very easy position.
We're gonna take swabs first.
Okay, so we are gonna take swabs as well. Blood is done. The swabs, we will take them from the nose and from the throat. Now everybody knows how it feels after Corona. But before, yeah, we had no idea. So now we feel a bit sorry for them every time we take swabs. It's totally necessary because we need to know if they are carrying something. And for future research, it's always handy to have these samples. You never know when something can happen. This is phase 3, actually. This is one of the big pools. And that's why we need to empty the whole pool to be able to weigh the seals. This is a hard moment. That's it. Laura is very quick.
More patches?
Yeah.
She's gonna be moved?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, no problem. Then I might need to help here a bit. We are a bit short on people today. So long that we need to follow him a bit to put him in the basket. In the box, sorry, not basket. But Renato have it. 1, 2, Plop. Okay. 1, 2.
This was already
was
weighed.
already weighed, yeah.
You need to
Oh,
put it on
true.
top.
Okay.
Sugar?
You do it?
It's on the side.
It's a fatty. Laura, do you want to hold?
Yeah.
So I leave you with the bag. Okay. So Donato's opening the gate here. And they're going to take our seal to another pool.
You got your one?
Yeah, sure. So they're just taking him to this pool next to us. And there he goes. So now we close the gate to make sure that the seal doesn't escape. And then they're gonna come back to us.
Yeah, if you want, you can remove it.
Okay. So Marga's now gonna catch. We're gonna switch phones.
There we go. So we need 86 now. Okay. You got Vossenbeer? We weigh it first. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So we are tearing back the box because the scale went to 0 again. Now that we are ready, we're gonna catch the next. Which one are we gonna get?
86.
86.
Vossenbeer.
86 is Vossenbeer. I don't know if you can see, maybe not. But number 86 is in the box. It can seem a little bit harsh when they jump in the box once we flip it, but they're fine. They have a very thick layer of blubber, and it's not painful for them at all. Okay, this one, Vossenbeer, is 24.6 kilos. Did he gain?
Yes, 1 kilo. Oh, 1 kilo.
Yeah, 1 kilo. Not bad, 1 kilo in 4 days.
You're gonna ask him? Yes, I'm gonna ask him, and then we might make those ones.
Yeah, this is the one that I said about it.
Okay. We'll see. Yeah.
Look at that, like a beautiful little puppy. Not so little, but always beautiful. Okay. Auscultation is done. How were the lungs?
Okay, they were fine.
They
Yeah,
were
fine.
good. So we see some improvement there. The breathing is okay.
Yes.
Now we are gonna take the blood again.
Give me 2 seconds and I'll check. I think so.
It's very cloudy here in Peterburen. Some alcohol to keep the entrance of the needle clean and disinfected.
Okay, sticking.
Needle is in.
It's coming. She's cooperating a bit better. And the other one. First just out. Second in, blood is coming.
This one is very curious.
Second out, needle out.
Needle out, beautiful. Is this one going?
Yeah, we're gonna take swabs and then it's
Okay.
gonna go again to new badges.
New badges. Nice.
Okay. More swabs. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Really just like this. Let me move there.
Yes, so we are gonna move this seal again to newer badges, which is
There
the
we go.
phase 2 pool. These seals are gonna be released.
Okay.
Move.
Okay. They're gonna move there again. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're lifting it. Perfect. We have 3 babies left to wait. Good morning. So there goes the second seal. And they're gonna go again to our pool just there. As you can see, they're quite heavy to carry. They're getting quite fat, so we need to carry them in a box. Okay, and that's the second one.
Just has to be weighed, right?
Yes. So we have Tea, Tickle, and Olivia. So we set a scale to 0 again. So Donat is catching my seal.
This one is number 88.
88. So we have this is Pickle. Pickle is 22.6.
7. 6, 7.
Yes, on the other side.
22.6.
And this one don't go
No.
anywhere.
So let's go out.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I think the funny one is pee.
Pee.
Can I actually,
You want me to do
if you catch pee, can I actually listen at the lungs?
I can catch it.
Which one is B?
Is it 81?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we can weigh it and then maybe I can listen to them.
Yeah.
P is the smallest seal we have in this pool. And in fact is 16.5 kilos.
Did you grow?
0.5. What did you do?
It's B, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to
You
listen.
lost. Okay. Well, this one lost a bit more than a kilo, 1.3. Okay, this one we're gonna do.
Yes.
We're gonna do an auscultation with this. Ooh, almost lost our camera.
Okay. So on the other side, we don't move them. Okay. We just leave them there. So they're okay, but we don't have to move.
Okay.
Lovely.
Yeah. So
Do
we
you
listen.
You want me to catch? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hold this? Or something?
I can get it.
We're a bit short of people today in this pool.
I got
So we manage. Okay, so Donata's gonna catch. There we go. Now I just move it. Ah, thank you. Are we?
So this is B. And there is something with the lungs. So Laura, our intern, is gonna check with the vets. And then we will see if he needs to be moved or not. The other seals that we move, we hope they can be released very soon. So we have Esther here. She's joining us. She's one of our old volunteers as well. So the lungs are not that great. Laura, can you explain us why?
Yeah, we just heard some abnormal sounds, and together with the weight loss, meaning that the seal is not eating very good, we're just going to move her back to a phase 1 pool for a little bit so we can keep an eye on her.
Beautiful, thank you. So it's gonna go there. Those are the Yarinos. Right now we have 5 seals, if I'm not wrong, and they are the ones that come from these outside pools just as prevention. So the ones that are worst go back to phase 1 to recover, to keep a closer eye, and to be able to give them meds. You go with him, Esther?
Yeah, we go together.
So Esther and Renato are gonna move him to Jorinos. And then we will see. We still have one seal to weigh, right? This beautiful one is number 92. So the name is
Olivia.
Olivia. Olivia. Yeah. That's little Olive in Dutch. I think that she feels a bit left out because she's the last one. Don't worry, we'll come in a sec. So they remove the boots because that's a phase 1, and they are gonna put it in one of those. So the pool is almost empty. From so many that you saw before, we only have 2 left. So that means the other ones are doing good or they are doing worse. But yeah, we always try to split the animals as well to reduce the infection. Am I right, Laura? So what is the idea behind the moving to the Jarinos and the moving to new batches?
Yeah, so the seals that we're moving to neo batches, so we're separate them to possibly release them next week in the beginning.
Yay!
So that's great for them. So that's why we've taken blood and swabs from those seals, but we wanted to make sure that they were gaining weight before. And then the seals that we moved back, like P, that we just moved back to phase 1, is because they're not doing very good. As we said before, we have a suspicion that there might be something infectious going on. So it's better to separate them and isolate them from the other animals. We didn't explain this, but we've been taking showers in between the pools. So from sick animals to healthy animals, we always shower, like a full body shower in between, to make sure that we're not passing anything from the sick seals to the other seals. Yeah.
Perfect.
And then in phase 1, we can keep them a bit more control, make sure that they're eating, because in these pools that you can see is very big. So it's very hard to keep track of who's eating and how they're eating. That's why we do the weighings. So that's why we're moving back to phase 1 for now.
Thank you very much. So here we can see that we have the bloods that she already took and the possible blood that we might need to take in the other area. We always use the funnel to open the mouth, as you saw. So because it's hard plastic and it's not very white, this doesn't damage the mouth of the seals at all. But it helps us to keep our fingers safe and the bed's fingers also. So Esther is back. Renato probably is filling up the pool for that seal. You want to do it? Esther can do it, no? It's the one on the right that we need still.
This one, yeah, the one on the drain.
Oh no, the scale went off. When the scale goes off, we need to tie it again. Bloop.
Yep.
0, perfect. There are some metallic things on the bottom. There we go. Mm-hmm. 24.1.
Okay, he gained 2 kilos.
2 kilos. That's good news. So he goes to New Batches or he stays? He stays. Okay.
Yeah, I can believe it.
So yeah, as Laura explained you, we need to shower after here, all of us, full shower. And it will not be the last one of today. Yeah, we are now showering between 2 to 5 times per day. We try to rotate, so yeah, our skin doesn't get so bad. That's a very elegant style of coming out of the pool, what Esther just did. I normally just do the croquet. It's not fancy to see. So they are moving everything there. The camera, maybe we can already put it out because we don't need...
that?
No, that was it. Here we have all the bed equipment. Super handy. And then we are gonna leave these two babies resting. They are almost asleep. So, can I have a hand here?
Of course.
Because coming out of the pool with the phone in the hand is not the easiest. I'm Spanish, so I'm quite short, and these pools are quite big.
Okay. So they're cleaning our pool